I was going to, first of all, good day. I was going to mark these places of significance as I saw them in the chart and make a video about them later. However, I thought, you know, I may as well go ahead and start the video now and make the video later. So it's been a long time since I've told you things that I do when I enter the market. One of the first things that I do when I enter the market is shrink the chart so I can kind of have an idea of where price is going. And then I'm looking to draw areas of support and resistance and a trend line. And just because I do these things, it doesn't mean that the market's going to do what I want it to do. It does mean that I am going to have an advantage. At least I'm hoping for an advantage in doing that. And yes, I still have bad trades. But another thing I do is I look left and identify a significant candle. And as you can see, well, this is non-farm payroll this morning. As you can see, price has just been in the range with that candle. So this is the candle that I identified in all of my pairs. This was the candle here, and you see I marked support and resistance on that one. We're already under the 200 SMA. So right now, this is the non-farm payroll candle. I didn't identify it there. This is the non-farm payroll candle here. Yeah, non-farm payroll candle, but this was the significant candle. And you can see that price is still right there in that range. So what you're looking for when you're looking to take a trade in a situation like this, you're looking for price to break out. For me, I'm looking for price to break out strongly, or I'm looking for a significant price action candlestick setup, like a morning star pattern or an engulf or something really powerful to let me know it's time for me to enter that trade setup. Oops. So guys, we are back, and this is pretty much the end of the market day. Not looking for a whole lot else to go on. So let's take a look at these pairs individually. So you see the candle that I marked before, um, the significant candle that I marked from this morning before non-farm payroll. Then we got the non-farm payroll candle, which is here. But look at what's happening in that candle. We are still above that 200 and we are above that 10 SMA. So with this, you never came to close beneath. You came and tested, but you never came to close. Now this, for me, would have been the money candle. The money candle simply because you have the break and close above that significant candle in harmony with that overall trend. This is another one that I feel is significant. So you have this really strong engulf after you have this kind of retracement, this peak, I'm trying to say. Then you have this engulf that has no support, and you're still above that 200 and that 10 SMA. So the 10 is still above the 200, and I apologize because now I'm looking at this and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look at another one. And I'm sorry, I'm hearing some beeps in my background that distracted me. So here is that non-farm payroll candle today, and I'm sorry that I was so distracted. But here again, this was that significant candle. You'd already broken below it by the time I showed you the video, and we're still under that 200 SMA. Look at what time it was in the market. This is 1350 before you got a really strong move in the other direction. That's why it's best to wait for a trade setup that really pulls you in. So here you have almost a kind of railroad situation that ends up being a piercing pattern. But look, you have that break and close above that candle. And actually, let's run back real quickly and see if you had another situation like this, where you had the break and close above the previous green candle. And I don't see another situation like this. So this is the first time you have that break and close above that green candle. Not only that, you have about 3 candles of the same side going up in harmony. Now you've closed 2 of these green candles, and you have also made a strong break and close, or a strong close above that 10 SMA. Now this was significant. What I expected from this one is, because of the strength of this candle, that we would continue on in a bullish fashion. That's why it's so important to wait for the market to lead you. You never lead the market. You will get crushed that way. People with big money, let them fight it out, let them duke it out. And you only follow the winner. Always bet on the winner. And when you are looking at a trade setup, ask yourself, do I want to risk my fortune on this trade setup? If you're not sure, or if the answer is no, then you wait. If you have to go to work in a few hours or you need to get some sleep, whatever, you wait. You don't want to throw money at the market hoping that it will take care of you, because it will not. And I think I need to plug this laptop up. So sorry about that. Okay. Now, this one just stayed just a hot mess all day. But something very significant happened. So, this was that really impressive candle that came non-farm payroll. But still, the problem with this candle, there are a few problems with it actually. So the problem with this candle, it is an engulf, but it's an engulf that's already inside of this previous mother candle. So all of this price action is still bouncing up and down, which for me means that it's not time to do anything, because most of this candle's real body is still under that 10 SMA, which is under that 200 SMA. Now, if it had started off like this and went up like that, then that would have been significant. However, you got this break above this 200 SMA, and look at what immediately happened. Price never revisited that high. Well, it eventually did, but at the time, price never revisited that high. It literally opened and it just fell down and engulfed that bullish attempt to take price in the other direction. So that is your best trade setup. Now, where is it that your stop loss should have been? Under this bullish candle, so you could go ahead and follow the money. But again, you did not get the real move in this pair until 1510. So at 1510, you got this run to the bearish side, and look how junky that price action is. Actually, all of this price action is junky. You actually had a lower high here, and here you got a higher low. It was just a hot mess. However, it moved a significant amount. So, hot mess or not, it moved very, very well. And keep in mind, when you find yourself inside of some kind of channel, wait to see what the market is going to do. If you get a fake out, then it's simply a trick trap. Free yourself from that fake out immediately and look for an opportunity to get back in that trade setup. Sometimes it's going to be immediate like this. Would I have gotten in on this? Absolutely. And the reason I would have is because you got this break above that 200, even though, again, most of this candle's real body is under that 200 SMA. But immediately, right at that 200 SMA, price could not sustain that momentum. It was not supported. It was smacked down immediately and then engulfed. Not only was it engulfed, but the price where it opened, it just fell down immediately, and it was a strong fall down already under the 200 SMA. So yes, I definitely would have taken that with the stop loss starting right there. Now, chances are I probably wouldn't have gotten much out of this because I probably would have been stopped out with this candle right here, which would have put me probably about break even, and I would have gone the other way. So, guys, that's pretty much it for today. If you have any questions, you know I have no secrets, but you can be successful at Forex. The main thing is your discipline. Most of you guys have a successful trading strategy and a successful trading plan already. Follow your plan. Follow your plan. Again, follow your plan. If you follow your plan consistently, then you'll know whether it's a profitable plan or not. And if it's not, you can change it to one that's more profitable, because the more consistent you are with your action, the more you're going to understand the market and the more you're going to understand success in trading. Now, I want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Have an amazing, wonderful weekend.